Hello everyone! Okay, so I just need to finish up a small test and then we should be able. That works. Um, yep, everything should be fine now as we continue our journey on Deponia. Okay. So, let's have a little look again. What did we have to do? We had to finish the black powder, so we need something black. And again, I can't see the letters, words anymore. We also need some sort of container. So let's see. Nope.
My own lockpick. Consider the possibilities.
Yeah, the lockpick will probably be useful for something.
I hate syringes. Luckily, I've developed an immunity to tetanus.
Can we use it?
Burst.
No. I think we did everything over there that's possible.
Boy, how often did people around me carry that thing screaming like babies?
Let's blow up another balloon. Just so we can. Wait. Is there something we can do with the tree? It's over there, so something has to be done with it, right? Right? Let's see at the other things. We had that, but everything in there is already done.
It's too heavy to lug. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always. There's a hole in the
Let's get down here. We need some. Wait, what's that lever?
It's already open.
Okay, that was to open it.
Well, an accomplished matador.
Can we use a lockpick? I'm just gonna try everything now, cause I seriously forgot how to do this.
The bull is enraged enough. Time for a rodeo.
No wait.
This could come in handy with my next amputation. Dr. Gizmo says when's.
So we need to be in here. We need to get these hooks. Parrots?
Somebody seems to be hooked, but it's not me.
Hands off my stuff. Hands off my stuff.
Let's see, Tony.
I need some ingredients.
If there's nothing in the fridge, you won't be getting anything else.
No, I mean...
End of discussion. Start earning your own money, and you'll be able to buy your own food.
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
I know there's something that we gotta do to get these hooks.
Terrific. The rotten...
Let's head in the town hall for a moment. So we still can't go in there. This should still be closed.
Stop right there! The post
The post office is closed until further notice. Until when?
Until the sign says, then it's open!
But there's no clock there. Very observant. And now...
Get away from that door!
Hold on. Do you know we gotta turn that on fire? Let's see, doorknob. What do you do? No, that's not gonna do anything good for us. Gizmo, what do you have?
Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Not literally.
Okay, not there.
Stop right there! Where do you think you're going?
I'll go to Elysium with Goal.
In that case, you're in the wrong place. This door leads to the mayor's office, and access is
Strictly by numbers only! So draw a number or bugger off!
Okay. Let's check Wenzel. Oh wait, if we do that it goes in there. I know we gotta do
Yeah, all empathy aside, I haven't got a clue what's going on. I mean, does he even realize... Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
I want my heirloom back.
A deal is a deal.
Oh, come on. We're friends, aren't we?
And friends stay true to their word.
Oh, yeah? And that's written down where exactly?
Just forget it.
Maybe you can help me organize a few things.
Again? You haven't even returned my lawnmower yet.
Oh, yes, the lawnmower. You'd better get a new one. The old one had lousy aerodynamics.
What is it this time?
Aha! Okay, let's see.
Do you have any idea where I can get some blackish powder?
Black powder? No idea. Aren't you the expert concerning all things explosive? After all, every other invention of yours blows up.
Which at the same time means that every first one doesn't.
Okay, clear water?
Do you have any idea where I can get clear water?
Clear water? Pfft, that stuff only exists in legends.
So what? My whole project is legendary.
Legend has it that your father once found clear water. That's how he got to be mayor of Kuvak. They say that there are still a few bottles hidden away in the town hall.
That's my old man, all right. He left Deponia, but instead of bequeathing me his fortune, he hid it.
At least he left you the divining rod. Maybe it is possible to find some water with it.
Dream on. Do you have any idea where I can get revitalizing fluid?
I once heard that it is supposed to be revitalizing to drink the blood of a bull.
You believe everything people tell you, don't you?
Like I'll get back the money that I loaned you?
Exactly.
Okay, so the bull gets us the revitalized money, fluid. Now I start saying money. Thank you, Wenzel. Okay, energy-rich water.
Do you have any idea where I can get energy-rich water?
Energy-rich water? What's that supposed to be? The only energy I know of is in the car batteries you find in the trash heaps everywhere.
Yeah, well, I should have guessed that you can't give much useful information concerning energy, lazy bum. I think I'd better... Let's be honest. You were never a big help anyway.
Whatever you say.
Never a big help. Brilliant.
What?
You don't get it? Not a big help. Because you're small. I want my heirloom back.
Just forget.
Later.
Exactly.
He wouldn't know what to do with it. He doesn't even know what to do with himself. The divining rod doesn't register anything. It obviously only detects clear water.
Okay, so we need to do something up here. I know we gotta take the balloon through here. But we need a hook. Wait, would the lockpick work? Let's try it. But as far as I know, we needed a hook. Wait. We'll check in the house a little bit later. Okay. Let's see.
On the syringe, it's as if I... Or I could try and find the matching keyhole.
Nope. Not.
Ugh, I hate syringes. Luckily, I've
Let's see. Let's have a look at Tony's house. Emergency phone, chimney. Let's see. She. It's the doorbell. Nothing important over there.
Well, I think that's all. Should be enough. I don't see why I, of all people... I mean, Tony... Blech. What gnat's piss. Ugh.
Let's see. Got syringe. We gotta go up into Tony's room. Well, actually no. We need to be in the first aid kit. Let's check behind here. Aha! The flame torch and firework. We should have come here sooner. Okay, so let's take the torch first. The dud. The funnel. Okay, that should be enough. Shall we set fire first? No.
Usually I'd say funnel, but after my third exploded tank... Never! My inventory could burn, and Tony is not gonna mend it again.
Okay, I already know that's over here. I gotta use the hand torch, so let's do that.
I'll bet Fire Officer Gizmo would like that. I'll keep that idea in mind.
Okay, so that's not for now.
Come on, it can't be that hard to blow up. I mean, I manage all the time.
Oh wait, if we use the dissection...
Well, there we go. Black powder.
Great! Oh, I thought we also had a container. That's too bad. Let's quickly get in here and make...
A pinch of black powder.
some coffee powder.
I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No, Slayer sounds much better.
Of course. Now let's start with this part of the espresso. Right, Lorenzo.
So, I have the powder already. What exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written down on the recipe I gave you. Just bring me everything that's on the list. Till then, I'll do some fine-tuning on the espresso machine.
Okay. This looks pretty daring.
It is.
Great, that's what I wanted to hear. You won't believe what happened to me today.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. So why don't you keep your story to yourself this time?
But it's got everything. Action, drama, romance.
Oh, a dragon, too.
No.
In that case, I'm not interested.
Now that you mention it, yes, there really was a dragon.
Too late.
Damn. About the water.
Keep it flowing.
Clean water? Where can I get clean water?
Clean water is a myth. Everybody knows that.
My father always told me that story about how he founded Kuvak on top of a source of fresh, clean spring water.
Hogwash. Your father was a bullshitter, just like you.
Bullshitter? What's that supposed to mean?
Someday, someone will explain it to you in detail, I'm sure.
Don't worry, I'll manage.
Hurry up. I can't wait to fire up this sweet machine for a test brew.
I'll be off then, getting all the ingredients.
You do that.
We need a container. Anak.
Hello again.
Hey, hello, Sugar Pup. No.
Do you have any idea where I can get water that's rich with energy?
Very often we find batteries in the junk. Those are old. We call it battery soda because it's got that fizz when it touches the tongue. Is that what you mean?
Talk to you later.
Bye, Sugar Pup.
So you have no problem remembering that name?
Seems like it.
Okay.
Usually I'd say funnels, but after...
I already know. Wait. Does the funnel have to go in there?
That stuff looks pretty harmless. I think I can afford to lose a few drops. And today, children, Uncle Rufus will show you how to draw blood from a full-grown bull. And this is one way how not to do it.
Okay.
Draw blood from an enraged bull? Child's play.
Oh, it was a syringe. Oh. Something went wrong.
Bull's blood. Check.
Yay, we got one part of the water. Now we gotta find out how we are going to...
Good job, Rufus.
Can we use the syringe on this?
Ah! The syringe won't do. I'd better look for a different container.
So, a container.
Hands off.
I better do that somewhere else, where Tony can't see it. How about my inventory?
Do you want me to do this?
Burst.
No, you don't.
Somebody seems to be hooked on hooks, but it's not me.
What do you got there? Isn't it enough for you to scatter your crap all over my house? Do you really have to lug it into my store, too?
Actually, I wanted to give you a little treat.
You could do that by dropping dead.
Dentist drill?
Somebody seems to be, but it's not me. Been there, done that. The only thing that really helps with Tony is a tranquilizer.
So we need the tranquilizer. Wait, the darts. Dart in the funnel?
The funnel would make an excellent blowpipe. The arrow is missing a certain something, though.
Yeah, okay, so we need something to make her sleepy. We're basically going to Rufio without the sex. We need some sort of narcotic. The real question is, where can we find it?
Ha! I once heard that a bull's blood is supposed to revive your spirits.
Where can we find something to tranquilize? I know that we gotta open this one. So for that we first need a hook, which we need to get from there. And the dentist drill. Oh yeah, we use that for that. Okay. But we still need to use it for something else. Lottie, please help me.
Hello, Lottie.
You again?
You again?
I'll skedaddle.
Don't let the door...
How peacefully this calls.
Wait.
Dr. Gizmo,
What now?
I want to report an emergency.
An emergency?
I have this unusual pain in my back.
You should rest in bed at home. So get lost.
No emergency.
If you say so.
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Makes me think, what am I overlooking? Let's see at the emergency phone. Quickly.
Hello? I want to report a crime. Hello? Great. Inspector Gizmo seems to be out. But as soon as you accidentally drop the town elder's cane in the cesspool, he's right behind you. I'll give it another try later.
Okay, so that's not for now.
Oh, this must be for the water. Lonzo's been trying his luck as a handyman. Cute. You have to be age 8? Well, it's still below my class, but at least the taurine tanks are open now. This would make a fabulous all-round tool. Nah, who needs fabulous all-round tools anyway? That's for amateurs. Huh. He doesn't wake up despite the bull's blood. Wrong blood type, maybe?
I need something to put that water in. I mean battery acids. What can I use? What can I use?
Hey, that's my dad's divining rod.
Don't even think about it, Rufus. It's mine now.
But it's a family heirloom.
So, a gift is a gift. Boy, I can hardly wait to give it a try. Maybe I can find a well somewhere near. And once I'm rich,
We'll split 50-50.
I might lend you the rod for a couple of hours. Nah,
who needs patience when there's a supply of explosives underground? With my impeccable sense of orientation.
Hmm. How are we going to solve this? I need those hooks. And I need to be slightly incapacitated. That's the word.
Ah!
That's always going to give out the same thing. Isn't there anything we can do with this? No, we gotta wait until this is open. Let's have a look in the store again. There's something that we're missing. Something. Don't know what.
Hey, stop it! What exactly are you trying to pull off?
I just thought it'd be good to take some of these mail order coupons with me. Then I can use them to send all my friends on Deponia some hooks and lead weights, obviously, just like it says on these vouchers.
Okay. First of all, you don't have any friends. You are a self-centered egomaniac who doesn't give a bleep about anybody apart from himself. Besides, what makes you think you could just walk in here and take things from my store?
Couldn't I just pay you later?
Pay me later? Pay me later? How the heck are you gonna pay me back, smartass? Or did you finally, after all these years, get a real job? Did you?
Well, not exactly, but...
Isn't it enough that I still let you live at my place? That I still feed you? And I guess you think you're thanking me by letting me get rid of all the junk and garbage you produce every day. Why am I still putting up with this? I mean, really, why do I still do it? It's not like we're still... Oh, this sucks! My blood pressure! I have to meditate. Breathe in, breathe out.
Ah, I see. So now we can take those hooks.
Ah, ouch! Hey! Ouch! Look at that!
Ah, such a tiny wound, and what a great pleasure. That is to say, wait a minute. You dirty rat. Did you try and steal hooks from me again?
Tony, please, I'm bleeding to death here.
If there was even the slightest bit of hope that you'll ever learn from your mistakes, I'd say, suit yourself. But unfortunately, you've proven once too often that you'll never learn. So here you go. Just take the key for the first aid kit and get out of my store.
If you didn't nag all the time, maybe I'd be able to listen to what you're saying for a change.
Okay, so we got a hook. Let's use it on the balloon. Now things are starting to fall together. Let's go to Tony's house first. And use the key. First aid kit. Tranquilizer. Yay! I already know that I gotta use this and that together.
I'm as deadly as a poison dart frog, but much cooler. A poison dart,
Let's combine those.
The funnel would make an excellent blowpipe.
Okay, we already know this now.
Indeed.
So now we gotta finish this.
This wasn't half as funny as I thought it would be.
Okay, get up here. Punch the pipe.
Ah!
And tap the reservoir. Now we need something. Okay, if we go here and we use the blowpipe on the window.
What the... a dart? Arrgh.
I'll little longer. And
Oh, what am I getting mad at anyway?
strike.
So we roofed her.
Hey, Tony, I'll just grab a couple of these vouchers, okay? And while we're at it, can you do the dishes this week? I like Tony much better this way. I was beginning to fear that her body had adapted to tranquilizers. Oh, by the way, I used your family pictures to insulate a weather balloon.
Just a moment. What?
Ah,
Did you mention weather balloons?
no, I said vouchers. Will you look at those nifty vouchers?
Keep your hands off. I've counted them.
Let's have another talk.
You know, Tony, I've been through a lot lately.
You don't say. If you didn't injure yourself all the time, I wouldn't have any fun in my life at all. But in case something happens to you again, you know where to find my first aid kit.
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here...
Okay, let's
These
see.
vouchers can be redeemed at the post office, provided, of course, you know someone who likes lead weights. Tony's tranquilizer. Dr. Gizmo says it deals with the symptoms only, not with the cause. I wonder what he meant by that.
There is something we need that tranquilizer for. Let's see, Wenzel.
Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
Later.
Exactly.
So we can't do anything over here.
If my impeccable sense of orientation...
Can we use the blowtorch?
Boy, it's attached firmly.
No. Pick lockpick.
Or I could try and find the matching keyhole.
Parrots? Nah, that's not gonna do it. Drill, of course. Okay, now we're going somewhere again.
Poor Wenzel. His tender heart will break when he finds out that the well in his basement isn't real. Quick, I don't want to miss the moment.
Let's quickly go in.
Wenzel?
I'm down here. Come quick. You won't believe your eyes.
Poor Wenzel still thinks he struck water down there. Instead, his cellar is simply flooded. Bad luck. What's up, Wenzel?
I struck water.
Well, Wenzel, maybe you shouldn't get too excited. Sometimes you just think you struck water, and then it's just... Wait a second. You really struck water.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I am rich.
But that's impossible.
And it's all thanks to you. Well, thanks to your father's divining rod. You are a true friend. You know what? You shared with me, and now I'll share with you.
Really?
Of course. I share with you this very moment. The moment of triumph. Let's enjoy it together. What's that grinding noise?
It's not my teeth.
I see. I'm rich!
Okay, so we gotta get water from there. Oh, defining rod.
There, I can see it clearly. Grit, and there's a dead beetle, clear water. Ugh.
Ah, Rufus, I believe you may very well want to congratulate me. The mayor was very excited to hear about my discovery. He believes the water vein might make Kuvak one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, it looks like I'll be the one.
Goal is supposed to live at your place? Don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuvak. And with an orbit pixie in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
Next up, number 63, please.
Okay. So let's go to the... Let's talk with Wenzel a bit.
Rufus, so how do you suppose you'll...
well,
Okay, he wants to be useful.
Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about... Low-Tech?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind, too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What? I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus, whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing was...
But I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally! There is a God. Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
You bet.
Oh, now what?
The girl belongs to me.
Wrong. I've already made...
I'm
Fine. Are we done?
You bet.
Oh, now.
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
You don't even have your own residence, do you? You're mooching off your former girlfriend.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer of my desk.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's traditional resting place. If only your father were here to put you in your place. You know darn well he worked here before me.
Oh yeah, you mean he slept here?
You don't even know what real work is. If you'd put in a little more effort, you could have followed in your father's footsteps.
My father's footsteps led away from this dump, and I'll get away from this rock too.
And you think you'll reach your goal without a serious effort? I'm beginning to understand why he didn't take you with him.
Ouch.
Yeah, that hurts.
What? Instead of just moving the desk, My dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
That's a lie.
Oh yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic that you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl. And then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see. I can't stop thinking about what you said.
Well, get over it. Your father installed that device for a reason. He manipulated the magnetic field so he could sleep in harmony with the field lines.
I can't imagine how that's supposed to work.
Well, it does work. I sleep like a baby. The only downside is that carrier pigeons are constantly crashing into my window.
When does the post office open?
Whenever I feel like it. I am the mayor, you know.
What a stupid rule.
That was your father's idea.
Stupid, but not bad. Not bad at all. The girl belongs...
Wrong. Are we...
No, that's it.
Well, then just beat it. I need to get to the assembly hall.
Okay.
I kind of know this symbol.
Yes, and I know it too.
What's this? A hidden compartment? Well, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all. A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down.
Next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me?
Glass. And a keyhole. And of
This
course.
might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far. Get to his big secret. His legacy. His liquor cabinet.
Let's grab his booze. Then we've got everything in here for now. I remember that we need a telegrapher for something else. Okay. Do I need it in there?
Time?
No, wait.
That smell reminds me of something. Dad's aftershave lotion?
Let's see.
I've got what I needed. The rest can add to the groundwater.
Wait, what? Okay, so it is that.
Ha! I've siphoned the acid without injuring myself. I'll drink to that. The water's still lacking something reviving.
Okay, so now we just need the blood, or whatever that
I
thing is.
already have the special water, at least.
There we go, energy rich. I got the right water. So now we can finally finish this.
Into the tank you go. Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
Wonderful! I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
But I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core structure.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the espresso-verse.
Holy smoke.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different. As you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh, now that you mention it, that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening.
And that, ladies and
Ouch.
gentlemen, is how you make espresso.
Whew. I think this brew is gonna do the job. Lonzo.
Ah, Rufus. Did you come to help me clean this place up?
Well, you know, I got this thing going on. I'll come back later, okay?
Okay. One step closer to leaving here and getting to
I
Elysium.
suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No, no. Her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything, but this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, you can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up?
Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Okay, now if we do this, he won't let us do it, but...
What's that stinging smell?
That's medicine.
Says who?
Says I.
And who's the doctor here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together.
Me. It's a draw.
Best out of three.
You.
Me.
You.
Ah, I win.
Oh, crap.
Okay, so now we have to put fire here. Because these guys won't let us get the goal.
This is the first time I've ever seen him standing up.
What's that funny smell?
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good Lord!
Don't worry, your fire will be extinguished in no time.
So now we need to get rid of these.
Finally, I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever.
Whoa.
Where was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is... My stethoscope, it's gone! Thieves! Crime in progress! Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
Do I give it to Wenzel or the mayor? I think the mayor.
Ah, but Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. Or are you just trying to divert my attention from your guilt?
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mayor has finally been solved.
Thieving mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Low-Tech.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
Looky
But
here,
I
Wenzel,
arrested you
too.
first.
Did somebody drop
So what?
food?
You're
I mean,
fired
what's
anyway.
the deal with the
You
crawling
can't
around
fire
on the
me.
floor?
You're arrested.
I'm waiting for
You
Gold to
can't
wake up
arrest
so I
me.
can take...
You're
Ah,
fired.
Dream.
But
Although
I
it is
arrested you
true that-
first.
But why would
So
Gold
what?
and
You're
Elysian...
fired
Duh,
anyway.
Rufus.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
Rufus.
Yeah,
You can't
whoever
arrest
made
me.
you-
Oh,
You're
you
fired.
You ain't...
Hey,
I
that's how
arrested you
pay people
first.
back. And what would I
So
don't
what?
belong? And as soon as
You're
you'll
fired
see,
anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest
he
me.
wouldn't know
You're
what to do with it.
fired.
He doesn't even know
I
what...
arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
Really?
You can't fire me.
He's
You're
had it
arrested.
long enough.
You can't arrest
I
me.
didn't vote for
You're
him
fired.
to meddle in my
I
affairs.
arrested you first.
Wait a second.
So what?
Did I vote?
You're fired
Did I vote
anyway.
for anyone
You
else?
can't fire me. You're
Politics
arrested.
are wicked.
You can't arrest me.
I'd
You're
rather not
fired.
disturb
But I arrested you first.
I'd
So
rather
what?
not disturb
You're
him.
fired anyway.
You can't fire
I
me.
need to
You're
get rid of
arrested.
him.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired
Should I
anyway.
try-
There. I
You
just
can't
have to make
fire
sure
me.
that I
You're
don't
arrested.
Spill...
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
I'll have to
So
stick the
what?
funnel into
You're
something else.
fired anyway.
Okay,
You
so
can't
first.
fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But
And
I
now we do this. Finally, they stop talking.
What? Well... Who was that?
Me. It was me.
Rufus? Are you alright?
Whew. Oh. What happened?
You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Goal? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is conscious now, but she's just talking gibberish.
Can I talk to her?
Of course. She's lying over there. I took her into medical custody. Just don't stress her out too much. First and foremost, she needs rest now.
No problem. Thanks, Doctor.
What should we open with? Let's do this
Say,
one.
did it hurt a lot when you fell from the sky? Oh, come on, that was funny. Because, I mean, you really fell from the sky, you know, like an angel. Just like in the pickup line. Did you get it? Hello? Anyone home? I'll take that as a yes with limitations. Goal, it's me, your savior. No, it's Rufus. Yes? You can give me any name you like, babe. Get a hold of yourself.
Soup, 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 Guadeloupe?
Huh. She's attractive and fun to talk to. Flash dash gazash?
Sammy, Mommy, good. Oh, Granny.
Grumblump?
Basil Falls. Nom, 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 nom.
Munch grunch?
Attack a tick tock. Knock, knock.
Heck, this is totally useless. That woman is completely nuts.
Bonkers, wonkers, zonkers.
Oh, what did I expect anyway? That she would take me to Elysium?
Elysium. We need to go back to Elysium.
What did you just say?
Horrible things. The Organon betrayed us. Quick. We need to go back.
To Elysium. Yes, yes. You remember what happened?
Is that you, Cletus?
What? No, I'm not. My name is Rufus. I saved you.
Rufus? I don't understand. Where am I?
You had a pretty bad fall. The doctor says that you're hallucinating.
That's confusing, but... I need to get to Cletus. Can you take me to him?
Who is Cletus?
My fiancé.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe you are safer down here. After all, you...
He'll reward you generously.
Oh, that, generously, you say?
Try to contact Cletus. He will search for me.
Yeah. How generous exactly is generous?
Maybe you can reach him using a radio. He's certainly trying to find me.
Do you really think that's a good idea? I mean, for a fiancé, he didn't really make much of an effort to protect you.
Rufus, please. You're the only one I can trust.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I really am the only one you can trust. The only one.
And you already proved that you're of noble character.
Mm-hmm. The burden of the hero. But let's get back to the expression generous.
Rufus, please. Contact Cletus. I would be so very thankful. So very, very thankful.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do that.
Can spam when tomo polo lollipop. Peekaboo.
But...
Butam swadiko soloka shwootapop.
Oh, the burden of the hero. Why do I always have to be so infinitely generous?
Okay. So now, let's see. We need to find the radio and contact Cole's fiancé. Then head to Elysium. But I think that will be it for tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to stream for what? A couple of hours, maybe 3, 4. Though I will take breaks in between an hour just to be able to upload. And this seems like a good place to stop. Yeah, take that air guitar, Rufus. So anyway, people, thank you for watching. I will save it now again. This is raw footage after all. I'm not a professional, I never claimed to be. I will see you next time. Goodbye.